What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back at it again. Last Day on Earth, free to play. Let's get into it here today. A couple of things I wanted to do, and maybe a little bit of a shorter episode, but I want to talk about Commune trials. Now, this is kind of a mixed review event, but hopefully everybody is getting the chance to jump in and take care of this. This is where you can get your skin, your backpack, you can get a little wall decoration, but you have two things here that I think are important. One, a lot of the success I've had with building the ATV came from this Commune trials and the ability each and every season to get at least one ATV transmission. I think that's extremely important, and I'll just highlight that again as being awesome. Plus, you have your gas cylinders and your batteries. Three of the arguably hardest things for you to grab are here in Commune trials. So if you're not doing this, you should be. You should at least be trying to grab one or if not multiple of these rewards throughout. And you can do this as free to play. Obviously, I just focused on the more expensive ones first, specifically ATV transmissions, because you can find gas cylinders at Bravo, car batteries, same thing. So you have some options to be able to do that. On both accounts now, one of the big things that I'm focused on is actually drone blueprints. This is the only other way outside of season rewards and transport hub, those two, that you're going to be able to grab drone blueprints. So I am currently working here. I've done a day of this. I'm going to jump in again, knock out another day. I'm going to try to grab this. I'm also going to try to work towards grabbing the inspector card. And then if we have any extra, like on my main account, I'll probably end up grabbing some puppies, because level 3 Rottweiler puppies or even husky puppies can be relatively rare. So nice for us to be able to grab these things. And I wanted to talk about that. Outside of that, now that we have a significant need for things like titanium, this daily shop actually gets a whole lot better. 600 points might feel like a lot, but if you're able to complete your 3 daily tasks or your 3 runs at the hardest level, you're going to get 600 points, which means you could walk out of this event with like 20 titanium. That, friends, is pretty dang good. And even for those lower levels, if you're not able to complete some of the higher tier extremely hard versions of the tasks here, you still have some really good useful items you can grab for just a couple hundred points. Now that oak is even more important than it has been, this is a great grab. If you struggle with getting iron for whatever reason, or you're running low, you can grab some here. I think this is pretty good. One of the other things I want to call out that is pretty difficult to grab is both dry food and treats for dogs. Now that our true friend dogs don't require food in our dog crate, these treats actually become way more valuable, for the fact that you can actually use the dog all the time. And now you have an option, if you want to carry a few of these with you, to keep them running if you're going to do like a bunker alpha run or some grinding where their extra damage would be helpful, or storage. These are going to be great. So I wanted to call that out really quick. We're going to jump in. I'll knock out some tasks here. We're pretty well situated to do that. Ooh, and I actually kind of like this one. I just wanted to call that out because I feel like, this is one of those where there's lots of good opportunities. I do think for the most part that this Commune trials it's better than it had been. I think the old Commune really sucked. Just to not even put it lightly. The rewards were not worth it. I think these rewards are great. And I think there's a lot of useful stuff here now for basically every player. And that's pretty neat. This one is, again, one of my favorites, mostly because I think it's one of the easier ones. We just chop these guys down. I'm trying to save my weapons. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to be able to knock this out here a couple of times. I'll probably swap this Glock out. And maybe we'll jump into the AK when this M16 goes weak. But I'm going to get my 600 points here. That's going to be my goal. And again, I'm grabbing a drone blueprint. Most likely, that's what I'm going to grab. I also am considering still grabbing the ATV transmission. Mostly for the fact that you need some for our van upgrades at the settlement. So I'm kind of considering that as well. That's one of the other things. I need to take a look. All those upgrades we're probably a little ways from that, but after we get this complete, I do want to just kind of talk about, I have some settlement progress, which I'm really excited to share. And I need to be thinking about that because, again, once you're done with the ATV, the transmissions that you need, I need to actually go to look to see. But it's not a small amount. You need a good handful of ATV transmissions for the van at the settlement. And I've been able to max it on my main account, and the extra damage is huge. I remember, I'm sure we have a video of this, but I remember completing the van, and just like I got so much progress that go around from being able to do that just because of what it provided. It was awesome. All right, we're gonna end up running out of armor here. I'm gonna be sad. I am trying to also keep my weapons for the inevitable point months from now where we get our repair bench back at our base. I am trying to hang on to them. I really like the update. I want to be really clear on that. I really like the Northern update. I think it's great. I really do. The extra time gate, I'm just not a fan of. Other than that, I love the content. I think it's awesome. I'm super excited. I really am. I'm super excited. Obviously, to try to get a true friend, right? Because I would love to get the dog saddlebag and the collar. I think is going to be super neat. But I even just upgraded workbenches. I'm super psyched for, and I like the daily tasks. I've seen a lot of good variety. I think almost every day. I won't say every day. Almost every day I've come across a task that I have not fought before, which I think is just really cool. And some of the tasks are pretty easy. They're simple stuff. But I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of, the task being go to the oak zone and farm it, right? I'm a fan of go here and mine some aluminum, right? I'm also a fan of the pop-up events. I think the pop-up little events are some of the best that we have. They're pretty unique. They're pretty fun. We fought the big one. I've killed some boars like in the oak zone and been able to farm some oak. Like that was all pretty cool. So we're working through. We're 6 of our tasks done. We did them for today already, and waiting on a reset. I do hope. I really hope. Yeah. My only major complaint is that that extra reset just it don't jive. It don't jive. That's fine. That is fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. What I wanted to do here, really quickly, as I throw these things down and put some pants on, is actually I want to throw these over here. I can't. Okay. I am stockpiling some weapons. Like I said, and we'll just put them all in here. I am stockpiling some weapons because I do very much want to have some things to utilize for the repair bench. Been breaking down a lot of turret parts here for steel, and actually had some pretty good success grabbing some steel too, which is really nice. So we are kind of working some things up. Let me just get my storages back and running. I did an overnight run to that location, so I got to get myself resituated here. Keep the daily grind going. And this is where, again, I think these upgraded benches would be huge. Because right now, I'd have double the production from both of these, from all of these. And that's just monstrous. So, okay, let's do some of my favorite things here. And let's talk about some season. We got some season. I grabbed the rewards already, kind of on accident. So that's my bad. We're going to open some packs. Let me also grab my weapon mod blueprints. We still have a handful that we can get here. And let's jump into it. So I ended up getting like right around 60 or 70. I don't remember. Mid 60s for this season. I put a lot of time into our main account. And that's where we're at. Whoa. Man, we have had good luck here on our free-to-play account with extremely rare skins. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm happy that we'll finish this crate out here too. Look at that, another one. 2 for 2. Well, two for like 4, but 2 for 3, at least on these. That's dope. That's really good. Out of 6 crates, that's awesome. Can we spike one more? Nope, that's fine. I will take that. 2 extremely rares is great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we're hoping for some blueprints that we don't have. There's not a lot that I need. There is not a lot I need. So that's okay. If we don't end up getting something here, I'm all right with that. So we have 3 basic ones, then we have our 3 extremely rares. I'll move these over here. And let's just see what we can get here. Sport Quiver, got it. Got a blue carbon handle. That's a good mod. Don't need it. And Vintage Sight, already have. What are we hoping for here? I need the handle. It's handle either for the... Maybe it's for the saw blade mace. I'm not sure. It might be for this. I can't remember. One of the handles I don't have. That's probably really one of the only ones that I need. There's some active mods we don't have. That'd be cool. But let's see what we got. Silencer for the Winchester. My favorite gun. Handle for the Scar. I think I built that already. And... okay. Well, full whiff on those, which is to be expected. Which is fine. I do like that we still get 3 of them every season, so that's pretty nice. I want to also jump over, and I do have, again, some settlement progress to share with you. So okay, I'm not close to settlement complete. I'm not even in the ballpark of being at settlement complete. However, garage level 3 is done. This is the last major upgrade, the last big building upgrade we need besides walls level 4. So walls level 4 is important for continuing your progression with your rooms. You need that in order to get them to their more advanced materials. This, though, is the last building upgrade we need, and this will allow me, like I was saying, to take our van and continue to upgrade it and increase its damage, which I'm actually very excited to do today. So this was a grind. The 2 things that slowed me down, chipboard and slate, as you would imagine. These are always the most difficult because they are chipboard is triple refined materials. Same thing with slate because you need sawdust for that. So that's a little tough. These are tough. This is tough. Iron sheets are fine. The rest of this isn't too bad. Yeah, so interestingly enough, I ended up finishing the chipboard and then forgot that I needed light parts. So we took a day or 2 to finish up some light parts, but these were not too bad. So garage level 3, that's huge. That's actually really huge. Our settlement has been nice progress, which now gives me the option for this. So interestingly enough, I do have an ATV transmission ready to go here. I don't think I have 8 chipboard. Apparently I don't have any iron parts, so I don't know that I'm getting any of this today, but let me take a look here. I do have the ATV transmission from a reward, actually, from in here. Yep, there it is, right there. So, settlement will help you with some of these transmissions for sure, but I don't blame folks if they get these and then are putting them towards the ATV. If they're like close on that, that makes perfect sense to me. So I just throw that out there. I also don't know how much chipboard I have, but we need to take a look. I need to just queue up our things. I've been making a lot of just basic materials with my time, mostly just because I'm waiting to kind of see, and I need to plan out a little bit better what rooms I'm going to focus on next. I think what I need to push for is rotors. That's going to help me at Transport Hub. So that's likely my next big focus, but we do have our rooms pretty well built up, and we're working through that. Now, I do need to be making some chipboard, so I need to get this fired back up. How many chipboard do I have? I think I only have a couple. I have 1. Okay, well, that's fine. We're actually sitting pretty good in terms of our walls as well. We've got some progress here. Not a ton, but we are moving through. We have a lot of the more expensive materials still to do. We have a lot of slate. I mean, 60 chipboard is so much. It's crazy. But we can start working light frames. I think what I'm going to do with this is just kind of chip away at it. So I have the iron sheets, I think, to finish this. So we'll probably pop those in there. Steel plates, I need to just kind of bite the bullet on this and throw these in there as well. And then I'll probably start doing like light frames, then start working towards slate, and then probably finish with the chipboard. Just because that's going to be the flow of things, I think that makes the most sense. Now, obviously, if we can get any more progress here with our expeditions, then maybe we can grab some rewards that would be big for us. We actually have quite a bit of these. I'm really excited for this too. So let me trade these in. Let's get opened these up. I think this is one of the bigger openings we've done on free-to-play here. And that's just because we saw some decent progress last season. And I'm as consistent as I can with our daily rewards. I think since the change for the reset time, I don't know that I've missed any of these, which is pretty cool. So let's open these up. I don't know what I need here. I really will take lots of stripes. There's a few contracts. That's probably not one of them. I'm not really using her. Karma, cool. Don't think I need you. I don't need two of you, that's for sure. I think Murph we're looking for. Tucker might actually be a helpful one, so that's nice. This one could be one that we need. We are moving him pretty steadily towards level 50. Jack of all trades. Rachel, I definitely don't need you. We get a golden one. Okay, Rachel, stop. Stop it. Don't go away from me. Get away from me. I think we're going to strike out here on a very rare. We got the last one. We got a contract, but we did miss. That's okay. All right. Let's see what upgrades we can do here. I think it makes sense for us to throw some levels into Connor. He's great. Tucker also probably should get some level up treatment. He's been fantastic. Lemmy, I'm just waiting on Lemmy's contract, but he's going nowhere fast. We've got Chris, who we could level up a little bit and actually get to the next level, so this is going to definitely be a focus. Officer Murphy also in this boat. I want to get him up to 40. That's probably where a lot of my focus will go. I've also been working Mallison a little bit as a DPS dealer because Lemmy has been just bogged down by no contracts. So let me see here. Connor, I think first. Let's just dump all these in here. It'll get us one level. We'll use one of these. That's 2 levels. That's really nice. So up to 45. So making some good progress with him. I'm going to hold on Tucker, I think, maybe. Let me get Chris leveled up here. Boom. Okay, this is nice. This will be decent progress for us here. Good health. Good little bit of jump in damage. But the bigger thing here is getting him up to level 50, which opens up his new skill, which is awesome. So this is really good. Plus he gets a nice little boost to health, which he definitely needs to be a little bit more successful here. I'm going to hold on his stripes, although I don't know that I need to do much with that. And then I honestly think I'm going to go ahead and dump everything else we have here into my man. Oh, and could I perfectly level him up here? This would go up to 38, which I definitely want to do. Oh, I'm 10 short. Ah, man. Which also means I'm not going to get any progress with Tucker here. I could probably wait on this. I like to try to hold on to universal stripes. I think they make sense. I am going to go ahead and level up Allison here. I'm going to put in 50 of these, get her 2 levels. because I think she has the capability of being okay, especially if we can get her leveled up and get her to this, get her to her passive skill, which we would need some contracts for. So we're kind of like close to that, but we can keep working her towards 40 and keep working to power her up. Yeah, I could get Officer Murph. I really do like holding on to these. I really do like holding on to these. Let me, let's just see. I don't think we'll get a ton of progress here. I've got some work to do, but let me just try like one of each level and see what we can turn into. Now, I would love to try to finish this alarm system. My gear score is just so weak, but this is a pretty okay. This is a pretty okay setup. I'm actually thinking about swapping these in so I don't take this hit. Let's just try this. We'll go quick. We'll try one or two of these. Just try to get a few levels here. I would love to finish this. Finishing this would be monstrous. Now, again, this is where I think if I was able to do a few levels with the van, this extra damage here would probably be pretty impactful. I feel like it was timing on this one was really tough. Okay, let's get you going. Let's get you knocked down. And then the waves here are pretty significant. He takes out the big guy. A big stun here could be helpful. Stun him again. Big shot. We're going to lose Murph. But I feel like he survived a little bit better than he had in the past. I was really trying to kill this guy so that he didn't keep hitting me. I think this was timing, from what I remember. That's a big hit. Because I think this is the last of it. That guy explodes. I'm just going to miss on the timing. 4 seconds. No. Oh, wait. If there's another wave. Yeah, I'm smoked. Okay. I didn't realize there's another wave. Never mind. Okay, we have to be killing those guys way we have to be killing those guys way faster than that. Way faster. Murph definitely stood up a lot longer. But again, I think we need to get him a couple more levels for that to be good. But you can see how effective that shield bash stun is. So this would be a nice one. Let's try to do this here. Sturdy equipment, melee. I really don't. I don't think I'm going to be very successful here either, but let's try this. Again, we're just like, I feel like this is, I'm getting to the point where I need a lot of our mercs to be up above level 50. And that's the tough part. That's the tough part for where we're at. Now, these guys aren't too bad. But again, this is where me having some extra damage would be really, really helpful. Because I'd be able to help take these guys down a little bit easier. His stun is so good. So helpful. I hate the... Man, this combo is pretty tough, though, for us. I need to take this big guy down in the back here. The Murph's just getting worked. Now, at least we were able to take out that shield zombie without him putting the shield up, which was really helpful. We might have a fighting chance here at this one. Connor can definitely absorb some big damage. We're not on a time crunch. Oh, I was hoping for an instant reset on that. That'd have been big. The problem with Connor up front here is he's just not very effective to these armored zombies because of the damage reduction. So it's really like me and Tucker doing most of the damage. There's a big crit. There's another big hit. Let's go. See, again, this is where if Murph was still up, this right here would be huge. Because we'd be stunning all these guys, not absorbing that damage. There we go. There we go. Come on, buddy, hold out. You can do it. Oh no, I lost my cursor. Ah! Oh no. Oh, there's more? What? Oh, and he's focusing on the wrong one, dude. We're really close to that one. We are really close. Like, we're a few levels on a couple of guys away. Man, that's tough. That is tough. And then, again, this would be another nice one. Let me just... What do we have here? I'm actually wondering if this setup would be better for us. Let's just give this a go. I do really like Chris. Do really like Chris in the back. I think his abilities here are pretty solid. I have very little faith that we get any movement today. But we tried, and we got some things that we can upgrade, so... Those are big hits, which is really nice. Actually kind of doling out some damage here. I'm gonna let the debuffs happen. Everybody's staying pretty healthy too, which is really nice. Okay, he lost his protection. We need to kill these guys. Wow, that was like perfect. That was actually perfect. Wow, that was huge. That was actually huge. Be able to take those riot shield zombies down like that. We might be in business here. Assuming there's not an additional wave. We got one, baby. We got one. Yes. Oh, that's big. That's really big. Nice. 20 iron sheets is great for us. That is great. That frees up some crafting we have to do. Absolutely. All right, let's check. Let's take a look. That was good. This would be a good one too. We get some rations for this. We get some titaniums. And then, ooh, some extra resin and iron wire would be really nice to get this. So I think we're going to hold here because I really don't... maybe I should try it, but I don't think we're going to do that. So I'm going to wrap up here for today. A little bit of a shorter episode, but just want to do some updates, a little bit of grinding, really be getting out there doing commune trials. I think is going to be really big. A lot of folks are asking. I don't see at this point any Christmas event, but I am still hopeful that we will have one. And we'll certainly keep you up to date if we do. And yeah, we got a new season. We're working through this. Decent rewards. No big hits, you know, but that happens. Again, we have most most of the mods that we need. So those are going to come probably pretty few and far between here going forward. So thank you so very much for all the support. I'm going to flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe. Continue to grind your settlement. I needed to throw that in there. Continue to grind your settlement because it's going to pay off for you, I think, especially with everything we got going on. And but again, just really appreciate all the support. Consider subscribing, trying to get to 10K. That's our big goal for the end of the year. We're closing in on that, so any help, any subscriptions are really appreciated. In addition, likes and comments are always great. Go check out another video. Tons of playlists down for you to check out. Links in the description for our other channels. If you want to pop over and give us some love over there, we'd appreciate it. But with that, close this one out, and we'll be sure to see you in the next one. Peace.